Well, it's finally happened, sort of. We've got a massive backlash, backfire to the Twitch meta of rich Twitch streamers getting huge checks from um, gambling sponsors and then pretending that it's their own money on the line for the most part to then get millions of dollars in new revenue from viewers who are watching it. So everyone from Asmongold to Pokimane to Ludwig or Mizkiff or whatever. I don't care about any of these people. I mean, I like Asmon, but like I don't mean that like in a negative way. I don't care. I don't know them. I don't watch their content. But like they're all demanding Twitch remove gambling. I have a slightly different take. I think that if you're going to allow, tubs, you're going to allow other forms of, gotcha games, stuff like that. There are some, I don't want to call out any games, but there are some that have a lot of mechanics similar to this. You should just allow everything. Quarantine it to an area that is exclusively for people who are 18 plus, because people will just move. I don't know who this is, but they're good. It's probably a good take. Heel Mike. Maybe it's him being a heel. I don't know if it's actually his take. But he writes, please ban gambling, Twitch. My child watched an 18 plus casino stream and stole my credit card, set up a VPN, made a crypto wallet, connected my bank account to the crypto wallet, set up an online casino account, deposited money, and lost it all. It's the streamer's fault, not my fault. Goes on to write, have some accountability and stop trying to make every piece of content online PG, you effing dorks. Look, I think I will tell you that there is like my official like moral position, and then there's also acknowledging something I've been concerned with for some time. So how do we get here? Well, a Twitch streamer named Slicker, unfamiliar with his content, had basically bilked $300,000 off friends and family because he was hopelessly addicted to gambling. Many are calling for him to be banned from Twitch after this admission, which I would understand if they did. Many of the, borrowing money under false pretenses, that gets into wire fraud, stuff like that. Asmongold said, how is he not banned on Twitch? Guy literally uses the platform to defraud dozens of people, streamers and viewers alike, and admits it. Gideon is sitting with a perma, while Slicker gets to go live and laugh about an actual crime. I mean, yeah, I would argue that, that lying to people, using your platform to then collect more people to give you money under false pretenses probably would be a sketch law thing. I don't know. I don't know if he lives in the United States or not, but it's bad. So essentially, dude gets about $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 in debt, sports betting, using. Some people say he was using Stake, which is a very popular site that you see on Twitch all the time. I don't know if that's been verified, but it wasn't allegedly in the slots like what you see. Slots are what you see people play on Twitch that are very popular. People like Trainwreck and others, except huge sponsorships in the millions, okay, to play this game. And there's a lot of, watching someone pull $300K, $400K, $5 million on a pull, it's exciting content. There's also like the morbid curiosity of watching someone blow through $100,000 and, laughing at it. Gambling is something that, I would say for me, I have a very addictive personality. And so online gambling would be very, very bad for me. So I don't even try. I think I could figure out using VPN and get some crypto and do this. It would be very bad for me. So I don't do it. That doesn't mean I don't watch it. So I will watch it occasionally, especially if somebody's, betting some huge money, some huge, bets or doing something like that. I think that ultimately people have their own personal responsibility. Now, do I think Slicker should be banned from Twitch? Probably. At least until he gets into treatment and pays back the money that he's owed because he's using that platform then to borrow money from other people, including, I guess, $100,000 from Trainwreck. But no, I actually don't think you should ban it off the platform. I think Twitch could do better to age gate the content, right? I believe Twitch could do a lot better to protect people from it, but having Twitch remove it, like hearing a bunch of people, a bunch of multi-millionaire streamers talk about how, you should, pull the ladder up behind them. I'm not saying any of them stream gambling, but I mean, it's like, I don't really have an issue with it existing. People have to bear some responsibility in themselves. Now, if Twitch is going to say that they're going to ban gambling, well, then I think they should ban, e-girls, funneling millions of dollars off Twitch, forming dangerous parasocial, debilitating parasocial relationships with young men. I mean, where does it stop? I think, the not all hashtag, and by the way, I don't hate the player, I hate the game. There are lots of people who, make lots of money being a female streamer and then, happen to set up other ways to make money. And there's not anything wrong with that. But there is an obvious pipeline from Twitch to those fan sites that are set up specifically to target the young men that we know are on Twitch and to separate them from their money. I think if you're going to allow that, which they do, then you have to allow, if you're going to allow hot tub stuff, right? Then you have to allow slot machines. Now you want to say that, hey, we're Twitch and we're a video game only streaming site. We don't think gambling real money is a video game, which I would understand, and you want to ban it, then fine. But then you have to ban all the other stuff too. Because I think that this tub streaming, for example, is very harmful as well. Maybe these streamathons, which are unhealthy and harmful to the streamer's health, maybe they should be banned. I mean, how far do you want to go? Gambling on Twitch has been a controversial topic for years, especially since the rise of slots on the platform. However, calls to ban the practice were amplified after Slicker admitted to asking fans and fellow streamers for loans in the thousands to gamble with. The accusation of scamming were plentiful, and Twitch's biggest gambling streamer, Trainwreck, admitted to being one of the person to try to help him repay their gambling debts. However, Nicknam has stopped short of joining the chorus of streamers to ban the practice, claiming what Slicker did was different to the content that's popular on Twitch. To be clear, the people scapegoating slots, blackjack, and roulette are not blaming the individual, are the real problem, Trainwreck said on September 18th. On top of that, Slicker was a sports betting addict, the one type of gambling that is normalized, and I don't hear a single one of you clout goblins talking about that. And this is something I've noticed too, like basically the NFL is brought to you by DraftKings now, right? All these sports betting websites, you can't go 5 seconds watching a sporting event without seeing an ad for MGM or another gambling thing, right? You got Dave Portnoy shilling his gambling app, all these type of things. We're going to have a major problem with gambling in this country. We already do, but it's going to get way worse because it's just so easy to blow it, with crypto. Oh, just convert my money to crypto, put it in this casino, which is unregulated, lose my money, or get debts. All this kind of stuff is bad. The Twitch star did add a caveat to the claim that say that those that abuse the influencer relationship and deceive viewers should be booted off the platform entirely. He called some of the practices gambling streamers use to engage viewers predatory and needs more accountability for those stars. With that said, streamers and viewers who sell a false reality should be banned. People who keep giveaways through codes that require you to gamble should be banned. People who hide losses and only show wins should be banned. I don't disagree with any of that. And I think the problem is that, you've got people like Pokimane out here who I don't even know what kind of content they create. They just sit there on camera nowadays. Whoops. I mean, whatever. Like you see, I'm listening to Real Mischief and Pokimane pretend like they care. It's pathetic. They're picking and choosing what's okay on Twitch. How is casino IRL gambling okay, but online isn't? Sure, it's casino IRL is higher barrier to entry. Plus, do they let you film in casinos? I remember a couple times I had wins and I took a picture of it, and then there was like somebody coming over almost immediately, like, dude, you can't do that. Degenerate gambling online, which kids can access, equals lower barrier of entry. More online gambling and Twitch platforming it allows for more people to become addicted and starting at younger ages. Again, does Pokimane have, again, I don't agree with this line of logic, because I think anybody doing something, like let's say opening up magic cards, right? What about box openings? This is essentially $100 lottery ticket. They have boxes that are $300 or $400 in these premium booster boxes. So what about opening up $400 lottery tickets? What about all the people doing old Pokemon box openings? Old Magic the Gathering box. These are all forms of gambling, especially with Magic the Gathering, because it's an unregulated gray market. I don't think that banning this, I understand where Asmongold wants this guy to be banned. I could see why you do that. You can't let him continue to use Twitch to steal money from his viewers. But I think when you have like Pokimane and Mizkif and all these people who are multi-millionaires pretend that they care, I don't see that as very genuine either. I think that it's just them pretending to care and getting on something. They're not saying to ban the predatory relationship between these females and the young men that they know are available if they pretend to be a gamer. They don't care about that. That has maybe worse longer term damage on young men. Somebody who has tier 3 subs maybe shouldn't be worried about how people spend their money. I don't think that having Twitch streaming slots makes it any different. I don't know if I would ever take a sponsorship from one of these sites, but that's my choice. I mean, if they threw me $1 million, I'd probably do it. Just like there will always be someone who would do it, because like, it's just stupid. Like, I expect my viewers to know better and to spend their money correctly. What about people that advertise, predatory mobile apps? I mean, it's a slippery slope that people like Mizkif and Pokimane don't really care about. It's just the drama of the day. xQc has also promised with Ludwig to repay Twitch fans scanned by Slicker over gambling. Now, xQc is a multimillionaire, probably the number 1 or 2 streamer on the platform. Probably feels a little guilt, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to pick at it. They're paying back these people who got screwed by the guy. Good. A lot of people have been poking at xQc's motivations for doing it, because he, does popular gambling streams and has taken sponsorship money, allegedly. I don't care. As long as people get their money back, that almost never happens. I don't think Twitch should ban this. I don't think that they will ban this, because it's a slippery slope. That said, when Pokimane asks for stuff, Twitch usually bends the knee. But then it's just going to be here on YouTube, or it's going to be on DLive, or it's going to be on wherever else people can stream stuff, Facebook. So if you really have a problem with it, then you need to push for more regulation, because at least in Vegas, casinos are regulated. When you're talking about these offshore black box gambling companies, you're on your own. I'll be curious to hear what your comments are in the comment section down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.